I'm here with my brother Charles, as always. Pleasure to be here with you.
Likewise.
I always have a bunch of questions for you. Today you have some questions for me, so
True.
I'm ready to answer them.
Okay, well, hey, man. We were just here talking and really vision casting, and we could really see some really powerful things about to happen. And I really gotta, give credit to you. Firstly, we gotta thank God.
Of course.
But I definitely want to give credit to you because the information He gave you, you put to use. And so I was just asking you, as we were talking about our visions and goals, we were like, man, it really started with the ability for you to attract talent, to attract clients, to just know how to get leads. So I was like, how did that start? How did you know how to get leads? And how did you do that?
By accident.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the truth. I saw a video, the day in the life of like a life insurance agent. And I like the video. It got a lot of views. I can't remember the name. And I wanted to put something like that, not to necessarily attract any clients. I just wanted to make a informational video. Like, what does my day look like as a life insurance agent? So I remember I was in New York, one of my favorite spots. I got oatmeal, eating the oatmeal, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it now. I have a busy schedule. Let me just sit in the car and kind of go over my schedule. So I went over free time and what it's like and how many clients and what I was gonna do when I met the clients. It was maybe 2-minute video.
Right.
And I sat on it for like a long time. And I remember posting it maybe years later.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe years later.
Wow.
I remember posting it and I started getting a lot of like likes and okay, so people like this. Didn't pay no mind to it. Then fast forward, right before I started going all in on insurance, I said, I got a lot of likes on this post. Let me put some money behind it. At the time, I can only put $10. I was doing $10. I put $10 ad together.
That's smart, by the way.
I went to YouTube. I looked at how to set up ads the right way. And I put it on and I left it alone. And I started getting a few leads. So I remember closing a lead, and at this time I was charging $197 a month.
Oh, wow.
I remember closing a lead to be a part of the agency, and then I remember closing another lead. I said, oh, maybe I should put more money behind it. Now that I'm making a few dollars, I was taking anywhere from 50 to 60% of my income and reinvesting it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right, because my bills was fairly low. I just moved out the state. I didn't have to pay rent for 90 days, right? I was just paying whatever, $80 or $70 for internet, right? I need internet. So I'm like, let me dive into that. And I started seeing results. And again, 50, 60%. And then it went from $10 to $30 to $50. But one thing that I admire that you've done and that you're doing, I watch you do it, you're always like sharpening, right? So before you jump into something, you want to make sure that blade is sharp enough to cut through whatever you're trying to go through.
100%.
And for me, I've been selling my entire life. So technically, I've been sharpening my blade my entire life. So now I'm in a situation where I need these skills. All the skills that I've been building, like I need them now.
Yeah.
Desperate. Like if I don't do this might be it. This is my last. Where do I go after this? There's nowhere else to go. So I started closing. And I'm like, oh my God, I definitely had an epiphany. And the epiphany was, I was a photographer, a videographer. I sold cookies. I built and fixed computers. I used to put apps on phones. Like whatever you can think of, I did. And I definitely felt scatterbrained, doing everything. And I felt abandoned. I felt, I was abandoned by my mother, out of his control. I felt abandoned by my father. He passed away. And there was definitely times in my life that I felt abandoned by God. It's like, I'm doing all of this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. You gonna send me somebody to help me?
Right.
Or I'm gonna have to figure all of this out on my own.
Oh, wow.
And in that moment that I'm in Texas and I'm figuring it out and I'm seeing all of the skills I've ever learned I have to use in order to build the business that I'm just putting together.
Oh, wow.
So now it goes from, Kimora, you wasn't neglecting me, you was preparing me. I wish I could have seen it sooner. I wish I could have seen, not that God even cares, right? Not in terms of, he doesn't care that I had a personal vendetta against him. Like, listen, you took my father. I'm upset. You know why? I felt like he didn't care because he was pouring it into me anyway. It's the same thing how we look at our son. Like, my son could yell. I could tell him to stop doing something. He's still going to do it. It's not going to stop me from loving him.
100%.
It's not going to stop me from pouring into him.
100%.
Would I love for him to appreciate it? Of course. But if he does not, because he doesn't understand yet, and that's knowing my son the same way God knew me.
Ooh.
He doesn't understand yet. Yeah, why would you stop loving and pouring into him?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No.
So that's how it's, and I just kept $50, $100, and now we're paying about $1,000 a month for leads.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
$1,000 a day for leads.
Okay.
Yeah, $1,000 a day.
Yeah,
so
wow.
we started out, funny, I got to go into this funny story too. So we started at $10 and we're at about $1,000 a day. What's crazy is the first time I saw a Storm system, Storm was paying for leads, and for the life of me, I couldn't understand how and why somebody's paying $20,000 a month for leads. I grew up in a neighborhood in a place, if you're making $60,000 a year, you've made it.
Made it.
And you're paying a bill, one bill, that's $20,000 a month. I just couldn't see the value in it, not knowing that $20,000 you pay in a month is making you $200,000 a month.
It's an investment.
It's an investment. I was so ignorant to it, and it's part of the reason why I love the Cosby Show, bro. And that's what I want us to be to whoever is watching us and following us. The Cosby Show gave me hope.
That's good.
There's two parents that are together. One is a lawyer, one is a doctor. They're there for their kids. I've never seen that.
No.
I didn't know it was possible.
No.
So it gave me hope that maybe I can't have it, but maybe if I ever have a child, I can give that to my son. So now we can be the same hope. In a sense, we can be that bridge in the gap. There's so many people that have no idea what's going on with their lives.
Yeah.
And if I can start from zero and take it to the top, and you can start from zero and take it to the top, and we have a million stories of people that's starting from zero and taking it to the top. Because they're consistent, they have faith, they have discipline.
Yeah.
And when they get knocked down, they just keep getting up.
That's it.
I've been knocked down 1,001 times, bro.
1,001.
1,001 times. This the last time you get up might be that time.
That's true.
So, long answer to your story.
That's good. Question. No, that's good. Okay. So, but how did you know, all right, I'm going to run ads. The ad did well because the post did well. How did you know, like, I'd like to start helping people? How did you know, all right, meta ads?
Just the only really ads like had some type of information about. I'm not too sure about Google ads.
Right.
I really didn't want to have to relearn something. I posted ads before. Now, I don't know if I did all the settings right. So I said, okay, at least I know the functionalities on getting on how to put an ad up. So if I put money behind it, and if I can get people, I can sell. Because it's not like I'm selling a product that people need. I'm selling a product that people want. I have sales skills. So if I can't teach you nothing else, I can teach you how to produce. Yeah, so just
trial and error.
Just trial and error. That's what it's all about. I've been trial and error my entire life.
Wow.
I know people have been looking at me like, what is he gonna do now? What is he gonna do now? What is he gonna do now? I'm gonna do whatever it takes until I find my passion. I know people looking at me like I'm crazy. I could care less how you see me.
Right.
I care more about how I see myself.
Ooh.
I want to do something that's gonna make me happy, that's gonna excite me. Yes, there's things I did for 5 years that excited me for 5 years. Yes, there's things I did for 1 year that excited me for 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, he's doing something else yet. Yeah, because it didn't complete me.
Yeah.
I will do 1,000 more things until I found some type of fulfillment. And then being in insurance, why insurance fulfills me is because everything I ever wanted to do, I can tie it into one company.
100%.
I can teach, I can make money, I can help provide for my community. That's really what it's all about. I can show my creativity in apparel because I have our own apparel now.
Yeah.
So the misconception that I have that I probably told you a bunch of times is thinking that you need to do multiple things to create multiple streams of income. And then you hit me with a ton of bricks. You said, brother, listen to me. I got a lot of clients, high-end clients, and I don't know one of them that are just devoted to 100 different things before they lock in on that one thing. Nobody's telling me, and you told me, I'm not telling you you can't do multiple things. I'm telling you master one, and that's going to open the door for other things.
100%.
That's it. I'm doing real estate. I'm doing t-shirts, I'm doing insurance, now I want to be a speaker, now I want to be a pilot, Bro, take a deep breath, bro. What is making you happy? What is completing you? What are you waking up in the morning and excited about? That's what it's all about, man.
Oh, that's good.
Like I'm waking up excited. I'm excited I ain't even gonna call it work, but I'm excited to pour in the community. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to pay for more mentorships because all the information that I'm gathering, I could give it to my people.
That's
the ones
good.
who cannot afford the $50,000 ticket.
Right.
I'm the ticket. Right? I'm your ticket.
That's good.
Yeah, man. So that's what it turned out to. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's good. So you mentioned something powerful, I think. You said you did it as long as you were happy, and then once you were no longer fulfilled, you stopped. How does a person know when it's their time to like, hey, I need to shut this down and go to the next thing?
When it's draining, when it becomes overwhelming, and when it's not fun anymore. One of the things I admire about you, with just being close to you, I feel like I became a better man, obviously, is you are attached to your responsibility. I grew up spoiled. I grew up doing what I wanted to do. Not a lot of people told me no when I asked. So it's like, if I didn't feel like doing something, I didn't do it, regardless of what type of responsibilities are attached. And then now you see why my success is, then it's down and it's up, and because it's a roller coaster ride, right? Because my skills, my knowledge, and my ability can get me in any room. It's the integrity and your character that keeps you in that room. So now once you build that up with all the skills I have, it's game over, bro.
100%.
It's game over.
Game over.
And then one thing I didn't understand that Brian Tracy said, and I understand now, because just like you, I'm a 7-figure earner.
Let's go.
Let's go. The first million is extremely tough.
Yeah.
Took me half of my life.
Wow.
The second million is inevitable. Because once you have the system, it's like, it's easy to make money. Money is easy to make.
Literally.
You kidding me?
Literally.
And it seems like such a difficult thing for people who don't really have it because they don't know how to obtain it. It's like the first time you tried to tie your shoe. I don't know what I'm doing. Kids cry.
Yeah.
But it's one of the easiest things.
It seems like you'll never learn.
Yeah, I'm never gonna. Or riding a bike. What am I doing? I don't want to do this no more. Until you understand that everything is systems.
True.
The best advice that I can give anybody listening 100%. Is stop trying to do everything by yourself. Like, let me be living proof of what way not to go. Let me be that.
100%.
Learn from my mistakes. Stop trying to learn from your mistakes. And one of the biggest mistakes I've made is thinking that I had to do everything by myself. I'm living in like real scarcity. I don't want to hire any entrepreneurs. Know this. I don't want to hire nobody. I can't afford it. I want to keep all the money to myself. But what is that really costing me? It's costing me time.
Yeah.
It's costing me energy. I'm drained, and I'm not even really making anything.
Yeah.
Now I'm paying out more money than I've ever paid out in my life. And I'm making 10, 20, 30 times more than I would have been making if I'm doing it alone. I have an entire team, bro.
That's so good.
You gotta pay your team. You gotta build a team.
Yeah.
If you want to devote your time to your first 100,000, dive in, do that. After 100,000, bro, in order to scale to get from 100,000 to 1 million, you gotta have teams and systems.
100%.
And then get from 1 million to 10 million, it's gonna take something else. So these leaps you have to keep learning, but you can't learn it if you're not in the room. You can't learn it if you're not open-minded. You can't learn it if you're stuck in your ways. You can't learn it if you're not gonna pay for mentorship. You wanna go your whole life, think about that. You wanna go your entire life figuring out, what if I would have paid for the mentorship? What if I would have been 10 times better at sales? What if I would have been in 10 times better shape? What people don't understand about mentors, coaches, and people who have experience, right? Let this sink in for a second. Every single person in your life that loves you wants you at your best.
Wow, of course.
Everybody.
Of course.
How much better would business relationships be, family, wife, right? Husbands, whomever, if you were 10 times better? That's the real key to success. I don't hear a lot of people speak about. It's really self-development.
It's true.
That's what helped me grow. Me being in a place where I felt safe, where I felt comfortable, where I didn't have to look over my back. I mean, you might have been upset, but you ain't gonna have me homeless.
Right.
Worst case scenario, I can't stay in your house. You'd have put me in a. And what I love about you is you hold me responsible. So, Link, I know you don't have it right now, right? I got family over. You could stay. We're gonna put you in a long stay, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Extended stay.
Extended stay. I'm gonna put you in an extended stay, and I can hear you saying this, bro. You only got 6 months.
Yeah.
And I like that because now I don't want to be dependent on you forever. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And one of the things that I didn't speak about, I dug my own hole, right? So what I went through before I came here, being in eviction court, and what I liked about the Beautiful Nightmare, not only was it self-inflicted wounds, it was my decision. I'm working with somebody who's making money and he's feeding me. And what I loved about it is the systems I got and the growth. But it just felt like I'm getting too big for the cage, bro. Like, this is his
100%.
show.
Yeah.
You know, this is his show.
Yeah.
I'm just here helping out and providing. He's guiding for me. Like, one of the best experiences I've ever felt. I felt loved. I felt trusted. I felt cherished. He respected me. He helped me. He put me in rooms I had no business in. He connected me with people. He's getting me business and not expecting anything or asking for anything in return. Like, all of that was huge until I realized it's like, oh, that's amazing, but that was just a season. I swear to you, God whispered in my ear, bro, you meant to lead, not to follow. But what I'm going to teach you is you have to follow before you lead.
100%.
And when you're ready to lead, it's going to be tough. You're going to struggle. But when you get out of this, if you get out of this, you've proven to both of us that you're ready to lead and make that number of 32 million.
Come on.
So that number came from 32 million.
Wow.
So that's the position I'm in. So what I definitely want to give a shout always to you.
That's good.
Always to you, to Storm, to Ash, to Marv, Brian Russell. What's his name? Not Brian Russell. What's his name?
Russell Brunson.
Russell Brunson. Not Brian Russell. Russell Brunson. Tracy Bryan. God bless the dead. Jim Rohn.
Yeah,
Somebody I
Brian.
want you to look up to. I like him a lot. Dr. Jordan Peterson. I don't know if you follow him.
I know that.
I like that.
I don't know personally yet. But
I like that.
Yeah, I know it.
And just anybody, any entrepreneur who just kept going. Because look how many lives, Myron Golden, of course, look how many lives was positively affected by the fact that you kept going.
Yeah.
If you would have stopped, how many families wouldn't have been fed? If you would have decided that you was gonna stay at Apple, my whole life is different. Like an immediate impact on my, like, come on.
Yeah.
So the fact that entrepreneurs that keep going and those who are struggling, your time is coming. Like, a lot of times you think it's the end, it's just a test.
You need to tell that to them.
Yeah, your time is coming. Like, what are you willing to do?
Yeah.
Like, show me that you're ready. And just keep persevering and getting up, and you're going to get everything that your heart desires. And last thing I want to leave you with, and I'll let you go into another question because I'm in my zone.
Hey, stay in it. Let's get it.
If you ever lose your why, I think you should tap into, and what I tap into, and I can't see me losing the why now, I got a little man, but for those who ever like wake up and like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? It's not working. This is the why I want you to tap into. To your guardians, to your parents, to your coaches, for your teachers,
Right.
for anybody and everybody who took time to pour into you. It's bigger than you. Like, don't let their hard work go into vain.
100%.
That should be the biggest motivation for everybody.
I agree
It's
with that.
bigger than you. And how many people are you going to affect in a positive way if you continue to move forward? There are people praying for our help that don't even know we exist.
Wow.
I know when I'm praying to help anybody. Praying for us. That's why we have to keep going. The more we make, the more we can give, the more families we can help. We already put $250 million back into the community, bro. Put $250 million back into our community,
wow.
bro. We did over 3,000 hours of community service.
That's amazing.
It's about impact.
100%.
That's what we here for.
100%.
So I'm giving you long answers.
No,
I'm
this
ready.
is good.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good, man.
I like when you ask questions. Now I see why you like answering questions. Keep the questions coming. I like it. I like it.
That's good. Okay. So you can understand and see more clearly now what you were made for. I'm imagining. The future is very bright. You can kind of really see things like turning into real life. So what would you like to tell people who feel like quitting? Like, you know, obviously we said there's sometimes you do have to quit, but what do you need to say to people who feel like giving up before their breakthrough is here? Like they may not know their breakthrough is coming, and maybe they've tried multiple things as well. Like, so now we talked about when to quit. Maybe let me rephrase that and say, how do you know when it's the right opportunity that you should persevere and push through on?
That's an excellent question. And the best way to describe that is, for me, if it feels right, like my son always says, Jeremiah, try. I'm going to give it a try, because you're never really going to know what you're going to love, you're going to like, what's going to really bring you joy if you don't try it. There's some people that only try one thing and not happy and stuck in just everything is like complacent.
Yeah.
And you were never meant to live a life
like that.
Yeah, like never. Another mentor I had when I was young, I love this guy. His name is Cheo. One of my favorite lines ever. I'll never forget it. He told me, average people don't make it in life, bro. Oh my God. And he told me that when I was 19 or so. I'm 47. It's still a friendly reminder. Number one, you were never meant to be average.
Yeah.
Like, never meant to be average. Like, you are one of one. Like, you are incredible. You are one of one. Like, start acting like it. My advice would just try it. Try it. Dive deep into it. Give it 100%. If you love it, continue. If you don't, try something else. And you don't like that, try something else. And you don't like that, try something else.
Yes.
Until you are happy.
That's
no one
good.
else. Just keep going. That's what I did. I raised everybody know me. I did about 15, 16, 17 things, bro. I don't care what you think of me. I'm going to do what makes me happy.
That's good.
I have to sit in it.
That's good. No, that's real. That's
So-
real. Oh man, that's solid. So, okay. Oh, that's powerful, by the way. Final words.
Okay.
What advice did you hold on to that kind of got you through tough times? So, for example, what's something that, you know, we call our grandmother Big Mama down here in the South. Like, what advice did your grandmother or your mother or a loved one give you, even from way back, that still help you become, you know, who you are today, you think?
My grandmother gave me like confirmation. It's the same confirmation I didn't realize, but from God. And the confirmation is, I love my grandmother, bro. The confirmation is, I love you anyway, bro. It don't care when I was running the streets, I was a rebel, I'm doing stuff I wasn't supposed to do. That because people say it, but I don't think people like really understand what unconditional love is. It's like unconditional love is no matter what you do, good or bad, I love you anyway. And to get that from a human, her telling me that, I felt like I could get through anything.
That's powerful, man.
I could get through anything, bro. Because now I can take chances, and if I make a mistake, I'm still loved. If I succeed, I'm still loved. If I fail, I'm still loved. If I go the wrong way, I'm still loved. I'm still loved, bro.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God. It's probably one of the most underrated, most powerful things in the world when you have a loved one that you care about and that you adore. Just simple words to just let you know that no matter what you do, no matter how many mistakes you make, no matter how many times you go into the wrong direction, I'm going to be here to love you anyway. Oh, that's all I need.
You know what, man? that's good, man.
Bro.
That reminds me of the story in the Bible of the prodigal son, where it's like, you know, there was this boy, he came of age, and he told his dad, like, hey, I want my inheritance now, please. Like, can you give me my portion now? I want to go out and make my own thing. You know, father loves his son, so he's like, yeah, you know, here is your portion. You know, go out. You know, I wish you nothing but the best. Son goes out, and you know, he's living a fast life. He's got the women. He's got the other things, and before you know it, like his money's back down to E. And a famine came in the land. And so it's like huge recession. So now it got to a point where he's pouring slop to the pigs, and he's wishing he can eat some of the pig slop because that's how hungry he is. And then as he's about to stoop down low, he's like, wait a minute, my father is wealthy. Like, I can go back to my father. He's like, the servants in my father's house live better than this. Like, we don't make our servants eat pig slop. So why don't I go and like humble myself and be like, hey, can I like be a hired servant? Because I know I don't deserve anything. And I wasted all my money. So he goes back to his father, and his father, and as he's approaching his old home, his father could see his son in the distance. Tells the people, hey, go prepare the fatted calf. Whenever an honored guest was in town, they would prepare the fatted calf, you know, which was the most tender meat. And they were like, hey, and go get me a gold chain and go get me a robe, like a fine robe. And so as soon as he sees his son, the father falls on his neck, like, you know, he embraces him, puts a gold chain on him, boom, he puts a robe on him. And he's like, hey, like, tell him we're going to feast because my son is home. And it's just like, how powerful that is because it's like, you know, the Lord gives us relationships with people on earth so we can get a glimpse of how great and how he feels about us. You know what I mean? And we would do anything for our children and anything. And it's like, can you imagine your son wasting his inheritance? And then as he's coming home, you would never be like, get out of here. See, you did your...
He would never be rejected.
Never.
And
so that's why it's kind of like that story about, she said, hey, no matter what you do, I'm still going to love you. Like, that father loved his son so much, even though he wasted his inheritance. He's like, look, like, my son was lost, but now he's found. My son was gone. Now I got him back. It's like, let's celebrate. And so I think what you said is very powerful. And, you know, I'm hoping that you have somebody out there that you love that is supporting of you. And if you don't feel that you have the love that you should have or should be feeling, I'd recommend get in a community.
For sure.
You know, get in a community of like-minded people, specifically because, you know, iron sharpens iron. So Russell Brunson talked about something called blue zones. Blue zones were territories and regions where certain people had a higher life expectancy. A lot of people were getting into the hundreds. And what they found is not that these zones had healthier food, more nutrition, or not that they exercised more in these zones. Many times they were eating food that we traditionally would call unhealthy, and they were drinking wine. They were doing a lot of things, not even very active physically, but they were living long times. And ultimately what it came down to is they had more community. They had a family near. That was in some of those blue zones where the mothers and the grandmothers would stay living in the house. Sometimes there's multiple families in the house, but the community came together.
Wow.
So it's something about living longer and living healthier when you have people around you that love you. That's a powerful statement.
Love will carry you, man. I could never for the life of me, right, not having a child, you know, you always want to prepare your child to be able to go out on their own, right? It's the toughest thing as a parent. It's like, I want to make sure I train you so you don't need me. You know, growing up, I didn't understand like why a parent would allow their child to like stay in a household until they're 30, until they're 40, until they're 50. It's like, once you train them to go out and then you have a kid, and yes, of course, I want him to be able to stand on his own 2 feet, but he will always have a home to come to. Always have a home to come to.
That's good, man.
And that is such a beautiful safety net that my grandmother gave me that I can pass on to him, and it allowed me to do 1,000,001 things. I don't care how anybody look at me. Yeah, I failed 1,000,000 times, bro. I don't care. She's gonna love me anyway.
100%.
I tried something else, it didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm the laughing stock, people joking about me. I brush that off. I don't care. I'm gonna try something else. And then I'm gonna try something else. And I'm gonna try something else. So it was like a safety net there for me that I'm gonna pass on to my son.
That's good, man.
And that's a level of love to like no matter what it is you do, Papa got you. My brother.
That's good, man.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Is there any one last message you want to leave?
Pour into yourself, man.
Into the self.
Pour into yourself, man. Find a way to pick up the extra book. Find a way to watch the video, to listen to the audio.
You want to speak on the book?
Let me grab it. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hold on, right on cue. I don't care if I don't sell one copy of this book, even though I got pre-orders. Like, I don't care if I don't sell. It felt good, man. It was on my bucket list. It was something that I wanted to do. Super proud of it. Oh, we got the hard cover and the soft cover. And this book it's the missing link. Mentorship is the only shortcut God allows. So the missing link is a triple entendre. First part of the story is me trying to find myself, me being lost after my father passed away. The second part is after I finding myself, finding guidance, finding someone who is doing better than me, someone who can help me, someone who could provide like a GPS in a sense.
That's
The
good.
only thing is not only do I not know where I'm going, obviously I don't know how to get there because I don't know where I'm going. So finding out where I'm going and then getting a GPS to help me get there. And then the third part is me
good.
being fulfilled and me being complete because of the mentorship that I have. And now I want to be your link. I may be your missing link for you taking it to the next level. I may be the bridge to get you from where you are to where you want to be. So I gotta read it first. You can see like the little not for resale on it. I gotta read it first and go through it. But yeah, I'm super proud of this. Obviously, all the people who've poured into me, who gave me advice. Charles, I'm probably gonna mention him every time. He won't take the credit, but I'm gonna give it to him. I'm just a better man. I'm a better person, and me being more complete, it allows me to help others. That's why I have a community of over 200-300 people in the community. That's why we're able to put over $200 million back into the community. And I wouldn't be able to do that if I wasn't who I was today. I'm not the same man I was a year ago. I'm not the same man I was 2 years ago. And this is some more advice for you. If anybody's judging you on the man or woman that you was, just if you can, just get away from them. Like it's the simplest thing to do. Nobody listening. I've obviously let people down. I failed. I mean, it's life. I'm just learning it.
We all have.
Yeah, we all have, but it's just growth. It's like I'm not the same person I was a month ago. I'm not the same person I was a year ago, and I don't want to be judged accordingly. So anybody who judges me or sees me like that, obviously I'm in a privileged position now where it's like Jay-Z said in the verse, if it wasn't for these pictures, you wouldn't see me at all. So it's like I have the ability to go where I want to go and do what I need to do, and I want to get everybody there. Like if you're desperate and you feel like you need people that's not treating you right, that's not being kind, you start losing value of yourself, and you start doing anything and everything, and it's so much easier to penetrate that armor, that we all have. It's almost like you're taking it off. So my advice is just for your growth. We're speaking about self-development. We're speaking about pouring into yourself. Part of pouring into yourself is getting around people that eyes light up when you walk in a room.
True.
Right? That's the people that you want to get around. And I know sometimes it could be tough depending on your situation, but you have to find a way because you have the capability of doing anything that you put your mind to, and I believe in you.
Powerful. That reminded me of something. I can save it for the next time.
No, give it to us now.
Oh, okay.
Give it to us now. Jeremiah voice, Uncle Charles.
Yeah. You said you made mistakes in the past and you don't want them to necessarily see you through that lens. We all understand that. And then I was reminded of this quote by Albert Einstein, and actually he went to this college to give a lecture. I think it was Yale. Don't quote me on that exactly, but he went to this college to give a lecture, and he started out his lecture by writing this timetables on the board. 9 times 1, 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 3, 27. He goes all the way down to 9 times 10, and he wrote 91. And then he said the clouds started erupting, right? Because 9 times 10 is obviously 90. The crowd's like, look at that. Like, oh, this is Einstein. This is the genius. He doesn't even know his timetables. They're going crazy. Like, they're really like, oh, man, beside themselves that he just made a mistake. So he's waiting for them to calm down. Then he lets them know, like, hey, look, nobody praised me for the 9 that I got right. Everybody went crazy for the 1 that I got wrong. Ooh. So he's like, when you make a mistake, people are definitely going to judge you. But the only way to never make any mistake is to do nothing. And so like you have to be comfortable getting out there, making mistakes, time after time again, and then eventually your mistakes become less. And that will whittle you into the person who you're meant to become in the first place.
Definitely. And the mistakes are really like lessons, every mistake. And you look up, and I know people hear it all the time. So even sometimes I heard it, I'm like, yeah, right. Some people they talk about I wouldn't change anything. It's like, bro, your whole family died. What do you mean you won't change anything? But now I get it though. It's like, oh, okay. So I learned a lesson from that. I learned a lesson from that. That put me here, and I needed that because I had to be here to go under this tunnel. because I couldn't go over, and I learned another lesson to propel me up here. Oh, I needed it. Everything that I've went through, you know, obviously we can't change it, but everything I went through, I can clearly see how it was moving me forward.
Yeah.
Sometimes, so here's the key, right?
That's good.
Yeah, it's like, just because, in a sense, just because I'm going down, it doesn't mean I'm not going forward. I couldn't catch that at first.
Here, show them just
Yeah,
in
yeah.
case.
Just because you're going down, it doesn't mean you're not going forward. So it was like, okay, I'm feeling like the whole world is against me. I got the weight of the world on my shoulders.
That's good.
But I had to go through I'm going through a tunnel. I can't get through this water. Might be shark infested, might be alligators. And that's the analogy. I had to, okay, God, that's what happened. I had to go under to come back up, but I was still moving forward the whole time.
That's good.
Yeah, and that's just perspective. So perspective will make or break anything. That's why it's so much easier now. Like if there's like I don't feel like I have any problems. Like it's an inconvenience now. Like it's just an inconvenience. It's no longer a problem when you change your mindset on how you react to things. And I think it's important that people understand that. So you have to keep going, even if you think nothing's working. If you stay consistent and you continue to do what you need to do, that discipline, that level of discipline, finding your passion, trying as many things. Don't let nobody judge you on what. Try everything. Try everything until you figure out what's for you, and then once you get it, hold on to it and put everything into it.
That's good.
Yeah. And it doesn't guarantee success, but I'm telling you now, if you don't, I can guarantee you ain't gonna be successful.
That's true. That's true. I mean, that's really how it works.
Yeah, can't guarantee success, but you have no shot if you're not dedicated, if you don't have discipline, if you're not consistent. You just have no chance of having any type of success at all. So at least give yourself a chance.
100%.
So
At least give yourself a chance.
at least give yourself a chance.
Well, I mean, I think that's very powerful. Hey, thank you for listening. We're going to keep doing this, especially if you're vibing with what we're saying. Ultimately, the whole goal is for successful entrepreneurs, not only ourselves, but we're going to be bringing people on, guests, just other people to help give you the tools, the insights of whatever's going to help make you the best version of yourself. So keep doing your best until your best gets better. I'm Charles.
I'm Link.
And we're going to see you on the other side.